Hello, everyone. We are Group 8, and the movie that we chose for our movie presentation is Goodfellas. The leader in the movie Goodfellas is Henry Hill. As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster is one of the opening quotes in the movie, where it shows Henry Hill living across the street from the cab stand which the Lucchese family owned. Like all good leaders, he spent the first couple years in business learning from established men in the mafia, such as Paul Paulie Cicero. Throughout the movie, Henry's leadership style changes and goes from a team builder to becoming an entrepreneur executor. This goes out throughout the movie because when he was younger, he needed to establish himself as a good team leader to get a team around him that could trust him. And then throughout the movie, as he eventually gets pinched and has to go to jail, he ends up going against Paulie's orders and selling drugs by himself as an entrepreneur slash expert.
The first leadership quality that Henry presented was passion. He was really passionate about the mob, its lifestyle, and to climb up the ladder. You see him say in the movie that at the age of 12, my ambition was to be a gangster. It meant power among people who had no power. The passion helped him in two ways. One, it drove him to be highly dedicated. His passion inspired him to take on new and very dangerous challenges and make him innovative. You see this as an example during the airport heist and later getting into drug business. Second, it helped him to build an extraordinary gang. He got them to feel passionate about his visions, about his heists and plans, and unless he wasn't passionate, he wouldn't have been able to make them feel passionate either. He was able to get his gang excited about his proposals, which ultimately led his gang to live or die to execute his plans. For example, when he started to meddle drugs, he was able to convince Jimmy and Tommy to join him and carry out his scheme. So you see how passion actually led him to be very successful climbing up the ladder.
Charismatic is one of the important characteristics of leadership. Henry is charming not only physically but mentally. He did, he did his job well in the Lucchese crime family, so he got protection and tip from them. Here you go, kid. Thank you very much. Paulie liked him a lot, so he introduced him to Jimmy as a partner. He then attracted Jimmy by his loyalty. He didn't rat him out in front of the judges. His charismatic is shown in the scene when he goes to the restaurant with Karen, where everybody quit him. He cares about people working for him. When Tommy shoots the bartender, he comes to take care of the bartender. And he helped a friend to be a partner with Paulie to open a restaurant. His charismatic is also shown in his idea. His plan is always attractive, so he can get up a group with it.
Goodfellas is great for analyzing leaders and leadership traits because it depicts not only the rise of a great leader, but also the fall. Throughout this film, charisma and passion brought Henry to great heights in the mob family. He was a well-trusted and respected part of the family, and people relied on him to get things done. However, his life was not all fun and dandy from then on. He let his passion for people become passion for money, and with the aid of his charisma, he got himself deep into the drug dealing and self-serving. Thus, Henry tried his downfall started. His strong leadership qualities and his passion and charisma slowly started to fade as his drug business expanded. This is best displayed when Henry's passion for people diminishes and Henry does not stop Tommy from killing off all members of his family. Not only that, but Henry's final and lowest point, he even rats out not only Jimmy but the mob boss Paul. Ratting out people that trust you and depend on you is an act that no effective leader should ever commit. Furthermore, Henry's charisma fades as well as his passion. He was someone who would always lighten up the mood with his presence. And then, whenever he went, he created stress and anxiety. Take for instance Jimmy, whom after a great heist began becoming paranoid that someone would rat him out from the cops and therefore lost his trust in his leader and ended up trying to kill Henry. While this is a bit of a dramatic example, it still proves the point that a leader that no longer has the trust of their followers cannot function, because those followers are now bringing their leaders down in some way or another. Someone who does not take responsibility for his own actions by blaming others does not have a team of followers who trust and/or are in a good mindset. Makes for a horrible leader. Therefore, the ending is a clear one. Henry is just an ordinary man. He has no position of power over others. He has no one who trusts him, not even his wife Karen. And most importantly, he is alone.